Welcome to Cooler Than Water. I'm Everett Tobler, and today, short little video for y'all. We just gotta give props right now to the last undefeated team in the NBA, 5-0, 5-0 for the Boston Celtics. That's right. They beat the Knicks, they beat the Heat, they beat the Wizards, they beat the Nets, and they really beat the Pacers. They beat them by 50. 50. That doesn't happen every year. 50-point blowout is kind of crazy. Now, there have been some reasons for this great start. They have the number one offense in the NBA. They've been sharing the ball. Their top five, top six, really, has been doing the thing. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, and Kristaps Porzingis. That's a solid top six. You've got six starters right there. Good problem to have, right? You really don't care who starts on any given night. It just depends on the matchup, right? You can go big with Al Horford and Kristaps. You can go small with Derek White and Kristaps, or Derek White and Al Horford. Doesn't really matter. But what does matter is that they have been on a roll. They are shooting out of this world. Part of the reason is that they have shooters everywhere. They can spread the floor. They're running simple plays. Drew Holiday is getting them into their sets. They can run an empty side pick and roll with Drew Holiday and Kristaps, and they have shooter on the other side every single time. Now, outside of this top six, then it gets a little skimpy. I was watching their game against the Nets the other day, relying a lot on Luke Cornett. Not a very good idea. As soon as Luke Cornett checked into the game, things went downhill. Because Luke Cornett cannot defend in a pick and roll against Cam Thomas or Mikal Bridges or any shifty guard for that matter. He's gonna have to drop or he's gonna get cooked. And drop will get you cooked in the NBA anyways. So they're gonna have to figure that out. Wouldn't be surprised if they made some trades, try and bolster up their bench, because after that top six gets a little skimpy. Now, Jason Tatum, congratulations to him, has become the youngest Celtic to reach 10,000 points at 25 years old. Beats out Larry Bird, beats out Paul Pierce, all alone. Jason Tatum is that guy. He's going to keep going. Now, Celtics have been doing great, but this is not sustainable. They haven't really forced immovable competition. The best team they've probably played is probably the Heat, but they've been doing terrible, except for when they got to their in-season tournament game, because you know what they do in playoff type games, Heat culture or whatever. But then the Knicks on opening night was probably the next hardest game. Done for. So they're actually playing the Timberwolves tonight. I think their winning streak is going to come to an end. I've got Anthony Edwards going stupid on these fools. And the Timberwolves have the best defense in the NBA right now. It's just statistically speaking. But I have faith. I have faith in the Timberwolves. It'll be interesting to see what the Celtics really do against a really bolstered up defense, because they have new pieces that have been seeming to work, cohesively so far. But once we get into playing against better defense, better competition, we'll see what actually happens down the stretch of a game. Because in the past, we know that we've seen once they get into the fourth quarter, they start doing stupid stuff all the time. That they'll turn the ball over, or they'll just get into hero ball, and you'll get a 35-foot step back with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and stuff does not go well. But I'm thinking, what I want to see tonight against the Timberwolves is that once they get down the stretch, I want to see that they're getting into their sets. I want to see some empty side pick and roll. I want to see Jason Tatum with an empty side, post up, draw some double teams, get it out to your shooters. You have shooters. You have shooters everywhere. And that's what's been working so well for you. The number one offense. So we're just going to give props right now to the Boston Celtics. They're playing the best. But for how long? There you go. Short little video. Till next time on Cooler Than Water, go watch some basketball.